Hey guys, welcome to Mad Scientist Barbecue. I am here in the mountains with my church's junior high summer camp, and I was walking along the path here, and I found a smoker, an offset smoker. And so I knocked on the door and I said, "Hey, I have a barbecue YouTube channel. I love to barbecue meat. Can I use your smoker?" And he said, "Well, absolutely. It's meant to be used." And so he set me up with all this wood. He's got pecan, he's got peach, he's got plum, he's got orange, he's got a bunch of wood. He's got cherry. And so for this cook, I used half and half pecan, which is what I always use, and cherry, because I think it gives a really good color to the meat. So cooking some briskets here. We're going to take a look at them. They're right here. So we've got them on the smoker here, and I'm burning like bigger logs than I would usually use. Usually I use kind of like small splits, maybe 8 inches long or something like that. But here, he's actually got wood logs from trees he's chopped down, because he's kind of a mountain man, you know, like big beard, cowboy hat, kind of jealous. But I'm using big chunks of wood to fuel the fire, kind of like Franklin barbecue. And if you know Aaron Franklin, aka Barbecue Jesus, you know that's how he runs his fire. He uses whole chunks of wood, throws it on the fire, and monitors the air intake by how open the door is. And that's exactly how he's built his pit here, if you want to take a look at it. The way it is he's got like a big thick firebox here, and so I just monitor the air that goes in by how far I open the door or how far I close it down. And that determines how much air is going into the fire, and that helps me produce a clean smoke or a dirty smoke depending on how I've monitored it. I started this cook last night. I was super pumped about it, and so I just went with old school, half salt, half pepper, seasoned down the briskets and threw them on. I've been spraying them with a little bit of 50-50 water and apple cider vinegar. So half water, half apple cider vinegar, and they're cooking right now about, I guess at this point they're 9 hours in, and the internal temp is about 175. So hopefully in the next couple hours they'll hit our target temperature of 203. We'll pull them off, be able to slice them up, and have great brisket. In case you're wondering, I don't usually dress like a highlighter, but for this junior high summer camp I'm wearing my team colors, so I got to represent those all day long. I just want to give a big shout out to Josh, who let me use his smoker that he built himself, let me use all of his wood here. A super nice guy. He gave me these insulated gloves. He gave me a table right here that I'm using. He gave me a hotel pan and tongs and a filleting knife and a big chef's knife and a digital instant read thermometer. He gave me everything I could possibly need except for the meat itself. And so I drove down off the mountain, got some meat, got some salt, got some pepper, and that's all I needed to bring. He brought everything else. So a huge thank you to Josh. I appreciate it so much. It's been so helpful to have him give me all this stuff, and I couldn't have done it if he weren't so kind and gracious to me. All right, it's time to wrap these guys up with this foil, another thing that Josh provided us. And we're not going to show you that on the video, but we'll show you after they get put on and wrapped in foil. We're just going to finish them off. They got a great color. They're not burnt, but they're very dark. And it's a very attractive appearance for a brisket that you smoke for 12 hours or so. So wrap those up, leave them on there to finish, and we'll check back in probably an hour or so. Okay, so now that we've wrapped these big chunks of meat here, let's take a look at them. So one thing you'll notice is this is a big firebox and a big cook chamber. I think it's 48 inches long, and it gives you lots and lots of space to put anything on there that you want. So this has been cooking like an absolute champ. I didn't really know how it would work. It's a homemade smoker. I was like, oh, it could be awesome, it could be terrible, but it is phenomenal. I can't speak highly enough about how Josh put this together. But these briskets are at about 195 degrees right now, so we got maybe 8 more degrees to go until we reach our final finished temperature. Then I'm going to take them off, let them rest, and hopefully we'll slice them up and have some great brisket. Okay, so a couple things about this smoker. One thing is first that it's homemade. So Josh made this all by himself. I mean, he's got the kind of mind that's kind of the other end of where my mind works. My mind works on a level of like, you know, okay, this wood has cellulose and lignin, it's going to ignite at this temperature and it's going to produce, you know, these ketones and these aldehydes and these esters, and it's going to produce this flavor profile. But for him, he's the guy who can weld stuff, he can build stuff, and that's something that I could never do. I'm not a dumb guy, but I could never figure out how to make a smoker. You know, it just wouldn't work. But what he's made here works really, really well. I love it, actually. Now, so he's gone with a squared off cook chamber and a square firebox. So I talked to him about it, and the reason he did the square cook chamber is because you get maximum space that way, so that it doesn't get smaller toward the top and you have to put a smaller grate in. So you can use the same size grate in the middle and the top and the bottom, whatever you want to do. Another thing is he's got 3 smokestacks, and I think, even though I haven't talked to him about this specifically, but I think the reason he put 3 smokestacks in is so he can get a lot more draw, a lot more convection through the cooker. I don't know if that was his plan from the start or something that he just modified as he went along and added another smokestack and added another smokestack just to get lots of airflow through. But one of the coolest features about this smoker, and one that I really, really appreciate, is this. So you might wonder, why is there a smokestack on the firebox side of the smoker? This isn't a reverse flow. But the reason he put a smokestack on this side is because if the fire, you're just getting it lit, or you put a new piece of wood on and the smoke is dirty, he put this smokestack here to draw extra air out, right? Because you don't want the dirty, gross smoke going over your meat. So it goes out this smokestack and adds extra convection, right, when you're first getting your wood lit, so that you don't waste time and you don't ruin your meat with bad smoke. And I really love that feature. There are other features about this cooker we could go into in detail, but those are the basics, man.
Yeah, don't you keep a heat lamp on it while you carve it?
No, I'm much too unsophisticated for that, actually.
So, just FYI, we're taking, Jay and Lee are staying back, Carrie's staying back, so
he's going to take a whole
we're
plate.
We're going to take a big old plate.
All right.
He was trying to justify the big plate that he's going to eat back in his room. Once
Yeah,
he
you know,
leaves.
yeah, if I get back there with any of the meat left on there, I'll be shocked. Give me some here.
All right.
Ooh. Do you want me to test it?
If you feel the need, you can.
I think you need to, Rick.
You know what? Just to make sure no one else gets poisoned or anything like that. You know,
the official taste
sacrifice
tester.
right here. Watch this.
I'll double check that.
What? Yeah.
As soon as it's
I know.
cut, it's gone.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have any slices left for other people.
No, I want one. If all
It's
the
okay.
boys got one.
Oh my goodness.
You know what it tastes like? It just tastes like meat.
All you need.
It's just meat.
No, but like the positive
Wait a minute.
raw.
Look,
really
that's
good.
already putting extra air on
Unpolluted.
my face.
I mean, look at this. I didn't have this at the beginning of camp.
Problem, some too.
Yeah, this is crazy.
All right,
Not
I
even
just
care.
got like a massive chunk by mistake. So
It's okay.
whoever wants that, it's yours.
Let's do the biggest guy here.
Yep, it's me.
Okay. Oh man, a chunk of.
Come on, bro. Don't you know how to cut?
You like it? Thanks.
This is delicious.
This is not bad.
No more for you, Blake. You're cut off.
Oh, so hot.
Oh my gosh.
It's hot.
It's like saliva drip. It's like
Super good.
super good. This is some good adjective. Delicious
Nice.
inside my mouth.
Oh, Martin, here's your cone.
Eat it quick. Everybody grab a handful.
You should have really salt today, thing.
Sammy, that kid's awesome. Yeah. He's an adult in a boy's body.
Yeah.
Which one's Samuel?
The one carrying a briefcase.
Who reads like this?
Hear my stupid voice?
We know you've been working hard this camp.
I have. Choppies? So tender.
Dude, I'm gonna get my fill.
Good stuff right
You
there.
eat that, bro.
All right, who wants some burnt ends right
You're
here?
like,
Yep.
Oh,
That's the best part.
oh yeah.
I'm a daddy.
Okay.
Hey. What are you doing? I'm gonna take a strip too, is that okay?
Yeah, go for it, man. As much as you want.
This is proper brisket right here. So good.
At least you
What are your opinions?
One hit wonder.
Delicious. Amazing.
I taste the smoke.
You should just say it. You should just say it.
This sucks.
Patty.
So I really liked how the smoker cooked. At first I was kind of worried. I didn't know how it would do. I didn't know if there'd be enough airflow through the cooker. I didn't know if there'd be huge fluctuations. But the way it was built, when I would put logs on the fire, there wouldn't be any kind of drastic fluctuations. It's pretty consistent. I could put a log on the fire, it'd go up about 25 degrees, you know, stay there for, I don't know, 30 minutes and then slowly come back down. And so it's really consistent in that way. And the quality of the smoke that it produced was, you know, the thin blue smoke that everybody talks about. I was really happy with how it cooked. I'm really happy with how the brisket turned out. It was very flavorful. It was nice and moist, and it was a great cook. Thank you for watching Mad Scientist Barbecue. Please subscribe down below so you don't miss any more videos. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one. You make that at home, Blake?
Work with us, Jeremy.
Okay. Not bad. Wish you would have put some more seasoning on it. Then it would have been really good. But
What kind of stuff?
huh?
Like what kind of stuff?
Chipotle powder, ancho chili powder, onion powder, garlic powder. I think all those things just make it really savory and delicious. But I'm kind of in a bind here, so I just got salt and pepper.
You're just in the mountains.
Yeah, like stuck in the mountains. Like I have to drive an hour to get cell phone service. I mean, like, what am I gonna do? It's like that I was able to cook 3 briskets is a total win for me, you know. So I'm not super worried about the, you know, like if it was good, that's good enough for me. It doesn't have to be the world's greatest piece of meat, you know, up here. So I'm happy that it was good. Got him. We're in complete desperation for your subscription to our channel. If you don't subscribe, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna be hungry, left out on the streets. Okay, all right, let's film this video.